be like, baby, what are you doing?
Hmm. That's how I want to be with him.
What?
Baby, what are you doing? Oh, hold on. You said everything almost failed.
Did it?
We
I
gotta
didn't
get,
even throw all my booty on it.
we gotta get a more sturdy one.
Yeah, we got to get an actual table because that's not an actual table. It was just the right height. I was like, plant stand. It works.
Lean that towards you a little bit. Oh man, what a day.
Did you give me
Regina,
a
good morning.
list?
Yeah, I gotta send it to you.
Good morning, Regina.
Your auntie liked the video.
I know I saw Regina's mama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good morning, sweetheart. Sweetheart. That joke is always funny to me.
I was about to say you starting early now. Good morning, Tommy. Good
what's
morning, other Tommy.
what's up, little man? He be like, dog, the funniest part. Wow, all that came in at the same time. The funniest part is he like creeps up on you.
Hmm.
Like he's always like looking over something.
Good morning, Mona, J Dub, and Irene. Well, look at you. Thank
Look
you,
at you
Regina.
inviting some folks. I still ain't sent what I need to send to you. Uh, so if you had to think of a song right now,
A song right now.
what song comes to mind?
Right this moment, it's because I was singing it at work yesterday. Rocket by Beyonce.
So the funniest part,
It was a Beyonce song for me
yeah.
too.
What's the song? She be like, "Silver the moon and the stars." Nothing, nothing. It's not helping. That's all I got. That's you.
Moon and the Stars, Beyonce. Let me Google and see what I come up with. Moon and the Stars, Beyonce. Lyrics. Lift Off.
Yeah, that's it.
What album is that on? Renaissance?
Nah, it's on.
No, this is Jay Z and Kanye.
Um, it's on.
The Throne.
No, Beyonce song.
It's a Beyonce
Oh
song.
no, no,
It's The Throne.
is that yeah.
I didn't listen to The Throne.
Whatever. I listen to
Regina said
Beyonce.
Ty Tribbett only for one night. I actually just I haven't finished it yet, but I was listening to Ty Tribbett and his wife on the Marriage Be Hard
Oh
conversations.
yeah. I don't know why it's taking me so long to send you this.
I don't know.
And I got links and everything for you too, man. I
Do
did
you?
good.
I'm going to take a pause really quickly and turn the air on.
You cold?
I'm hot. That
Really?
would be why I'm turning the air on.
Watch the Throne is a classic album. I hate that Kanye became the Kanye of today and not the Kanye of yesterday. Oh, College Dropout was probably his best album to me. Next to I will give what's the one with Pablo? Uh Life with Pablo. That was a good one.
He was weird by then.
Water runs dry. I don't remember how that goes. Sing it for me, Mona. Who else said good morning? Let's see.
You know that song?
Who? Nah, you gotta do better than that, baby. You gotta use words.
The water runs dry. Don't do it,
Hey, Angie,
baby.
don't do it. I
Yeah,
did it.
man.
You gotta do the do 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 do.
I just
That's how I
did.
got it.
I
That's how
just
I got
did
it.
it.
Now I'm thinking of my classic favorite song. Uh,
He laughed at singing for him, Mona. Because you are ridiculous.
I am, man. Um, classic favorite. Oh yeah, shooby dooby dooby bee bee.
Luther.
Well, all right.
Bad boy
Shooby-dooby.
having a party.
Yeah. Oh man.
You're so
I
dramatic.
am.
I gotta get Lily some hot chocolate into her tea set.
Man, you put something in there.
Mm-mm.
You put a drip or something in it of the,
What you
the
mean?
cream.
Yeah.
A drip.
It was more than a drip.
What was it?
It changed the color.
That's all you be doing? Okay. All right.
What you? I'm confused. What you thought it was gonna be?
I don't know. My man's is funny over here, man. So, I just sent you that.
I finally got it 3 hours later.
Yeah, finally.
Okay, so you put this substitute teacher and the student.
Yeah, dog. Did you?
That
see
was
that
in North
video?
Carolina.
Yeah. Did you?
I
see
did
that
not
video?
watch the video. I saw a screenshot, and then I
Dub
read
about to make me
everybody's comments. No, Regina, she is not awake yet. I tried to keep her up as late as possible. And at 10 o'clock, I was like, you got to go to bed.
Now it's a party. Good morning, Sharon.
I guess Sharon starts your party.
Yeah. Every Saturday I look forward. I'll be sad if I don't see it.
You know what? Cardi B needs to come out with something new.
Came through dripping, drip, drip. That's all I heard.
I actually was last Sunday. I was being a very suburban mom listening to Project Pat.
Yeah. That is suburban mom of you.
riding through these suburban streets. And I started listening to Cardi's, what is it?
Her what?
Beacon Head.
Oh yeah.
And is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. I started listening to that after I listened
Hey man, hey.
to Project
Pat.
Pat. Cardi keeps coming back because Cardi is not putting out a full body of work to put herself in a position to go away. Which, I mean, cute for her.
Man, she just got I don't know. Like I don't know. She put that one album out, which was a banger.
No, yeah, like every song on that album hit the charts.
She's relevant because we want to see her succeed, though.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, I'm still upset that we didn't get to see Cardi perform because she was supposed to be at One Music Fest the year she had Culture.
I wouldn't mind it though.
And she did not come.
Yeah.
Because I think she had Culture like that summer, and then the performance was that fall, and then she was like, "I'm not ready."
Now you know something that I hope happens is that Nicki Minaj stopped feuding with all the women and actually tries to help some of the top women rappers.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I know it, man. But she she did. I think she did a song with Ice Spice, or she's linking up with Ice Spice.
I don't know anything Ice Spice has done.
It's man, what I say, her lyrics are trash, but her voice is great. Like it's crazy, right? But Doja Cat is like, I love Doja Cat. Like
the only thing I know about Doja Cat is the song about being a cow.
See, but her music,
I relate to that.
Oh my god,
I am a cow.
But her that's how the song goes.
I know.
But her music, the beat on that was so tough, you know. But she does a lot of production. She does a lot of she sings and she raps. I think now she's trying to focus more so on rapping. But just the artistry and what she does will go a long way with women. I think Megan Thee Stallion is a great is a great one. But it's like man, when you hear the music, I think women have a better shot at certain things, you know. Men have certain things that they can only talk about. But it's like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want a woman to sit up here and talk about drugs that she sold and the things that, because the story is compelling.
You need to watch that drug show on BET.
I've watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Anywho, we were talking about this substitute.
Oh yeah. Substitute teacher, man. Like I like music, so
I know.
There's that. The substitute teacher, man. First off, I got to put this out there. Disclaimer: she had a fatty.
That's what every man I
And
have seen
did
is
not
talking
have
about.
any. It looked like she ain't had no drawers on, but it's hard for me to believe that she went to school and didn't have drawers on, man.
He said you like Cardi. She tell fake stories.
That's okay. It sound good. It's somebody's story. I'm gonna become a rapper and tell somebody else's story. Rick Ross did that.
Good morning, Lily.
L dog, what's up? She come down here like y'all
Somebody
started the
did
party without me.
Somebody did something to her.
Okay. Hold on.
I think you need to go
use the toilet.
Go ahead.
She came down here with that. I just woke up shake.
This what she was doing all the way down. So I noticed overwhelmingly that the men's responses were look at her butt, and the women was like, my child bet not. I don't really know what happened, but I just don't feel like anybody should be fighting anybody at school.
I don't feel like a child should be fighting a teacher.
I don't feel like the teacher should have to fight the child back.
I don't feel that way either.
Also, I don't, because I didn't see it. I don't know who threw the first lick.
See, they trying to say the teacher, the substitute teacher threw the first lick.
You watched it, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
So
I don't think she did.
Okay.
Then again, because she, like, the thing for me is, like, I got into a fight when I was in elementary school. Did you know that?
Yeah. Not with the teacher, though.
No, not with the teacher, but a kid. And so what happened was something blew in my eye, couldn't see, made a mistake and brushed into this guy. He pushed me off me, or pushed me away, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fight to me.
He said, don't put your hands on me.
Yeah, I made a mistake and bumped into him. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
the funniest thing Angelo says.
Don't put your hands
on me.
Made a mistake and bumped into him, and then, he pushed me. Okay, gloves off. It's time to fight. Take the microphone from him. Oh, no, we can't play with that.
Where's the?
Yeah, that teacher did. That he just took it off somewhere. That teacher did handle her business, but
Quad, come on now, dude.
This is just a bad spot for him to be in, man. But
you are absolutely right.
Like, I just don't, and especially it was over a phone. Like she came up in her personal, she behind the desk. The teacher asked her to move. She came up in her personal space. She tried to she pushed her, and the teacher pushed her off of it, and then she came forward. That's a fight to me. And so the teacher protected herself. She got her down. The kid that was recording was like, get the teacher, look at the teacher, look at the
First off, you sound like that Outcast song.
What?
Two niggas got the bussing. Wham, wham.
One dude took his shirt off, talking about who else want to Hollywood Code. But no, like it's just, I think the teacher was in the right. But first off, they both got charged with like, I don't want to say they both got arrested, but they both have a charge for fighting, basically. It's not a it's a misdemeanor on both of their ends or whatnot. So
they talking about some, I gotta pay them $1
for what?
To read this article.
Ain't it from USA Today?
No. Newsobserver.com. I don't even know y'all.
That's supposed to be the local news, ain't it? But anyway.
No, this isn't local because they have in the URL.
What's your response?
/state/ North Carolina.
So let's do this. All right. So as a parent, what's your response to that?
First off, I need to go in. I need everybody's side to the story. Tell me what happened before the filming started.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to tell, and I'm going to presume I have to say this to Lily because he's too young for this point right now. Why did you have your phone out?
Yeah.
Because that's part of the conversation. Before you get a phone, we're not doing all this in school.
Right.
Don't be texting me in the middle of math class.
Run the tape back. Yeah.
Like, that's not how this works. And I get it, because phones for our kids will be totally different than phones were for us.
Yeah.
Like, we couldn't have a cell phone for the most part until we was paying our own bills.
Yeah.
Um,
Because we had minutes.
right. We
Until
wasn't
7.
sitting up talking in class and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, no.
That's crazy to think about, man. We had minutes.
We did. I remember when they did the 777, I was like, yes, I will pay the extra money
Right,
for my
right.
minutes to be free at
Yes,
7
at 7
o'clock.
Dog.
But
I mean, we like
we were at the
we got it where we had to be on the phone, and
we were in high
your
school.
mama would pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, time to get off the phone."
Elder millennials are like the weird space. Like, we remember the life without things.
We're like the middle of the road millennials, though.
No, we are elder millennials.
So who are
The oldest millennials are 42.
Right, they older than us.
Right, but
That's 7 years. 7.
and you can remember
7. SEMVEN. 7.
and you can remember almost
The
as
V
much
is
stuff
silent.
as they can remember. You can remember almost as much as they can remember. No, I didn't. You getting old, elder. Talking about some, did y'all just hear my knee pop? No, but I would absolutely ask what happened. Let's assess this situation. If it's found that the teacher was in the wrong, we gotta fix this. Like, the school district, we gotta rectify this situation, because she don't need to be in the classroom fighting kids. And then also, my child has to be disciplined as well, because what are you doing fighting the teacher? Why are you fighting anybody, let alone the teacher? Just not how this is supposed to work. I'm gonna get Tommy's opinion when he gets back. He's having the longest conversation ever with Lily. Are y'all almost done? Because these kids these days will beat their parents up over their cell phone. I don't understand how you gonna beat up your parent and they don't want to pay your cell phone bill. Like, that's wild to me. And good morning, Carlos. Your cousin, Carlos. He sure is. Tommy says he has a story about you, Carlos. I don't know if that's about to. It's some open ones on the island. Oh, okay. Yes, Lily. You want to jump? Where you gonna do that at? Rainbow, not rescue. Tommy done turned it into what he watching. He just told Lily, I'm gonna put Rescue Rangers on. I don't know. Just sit down. I'll turn it on.
Now, what was we talking about?
The teacher and the student.
Yeah, man.
What is your what's your plan of action if you the one that gotta go to the school and not me?
The child gotta prove something wrong. Like, I'm a side with the teacher until the child is like,
okay.
Child has to say, hey, this is what happened and this is where she had me effed up. And it has to be.
They gonna say effed up to you?
No, they ain't gonna say effed up, but that's okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
It's not working.
Mommy,
it's not working for me. Never mind. Yes, it is.
Let her pick.
What Dub say? Gen X didn't have phones unless they sold a lot of crack.
Who's Gen X? That's before us, right?
Yes, that's Terrence them.
Oh, okay. I mean,
it's playing down there.
But they had like
in the den.
Gen X had the first phones,
you
right?
have it on mute, don't you?
Yeah. Why you put it up there? Put it in a room, man. She fine.
Because she's gonna keep coming back and forth.
Well, at least we'll see her. She gonna keep.
Okay, I'm turning it on in your room.
Nah, you can put it on right there, man. She'll see it.
Unmute it.
Right.
I'll go unmute it. Here.
And now she going to her room.
Oh shoot. Because you confused the child.
No, you confused it. You did it.
I'm turning it on, Lily.
He said a lot.
Mhm.
No, but like the Gen X's had the big box cell phones, right? Like they
The
had
Nokias with Snake.
no.
Mm-mm.
They had like the
I'm talking
junks.
about that you would have in the classroom,
Oh, they
but they
wasn't in
didn't
school
have
with
them
the
in the
class.
classroom.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I'm
wasn't in school
saying.
with them.
They lived a life without them.
Yeah, Sharon, y'all had the rotary phones on the wall.
Why you being funny?
I mean, like, dog, it's so funny because I've seen it used before.
I've used the rotary phone. My
No,
mama had a
no, I'm
yellow
saying like
rotary phone in the kitchen.
I'm saying like they had the phone in the kitchen and had the long little cord.
That went all around the house.
Yeah, and I've seen somebody like talk to a female on that rotary phone in the room that nobody ever goes into on Miss Everhart house. Did you ever go over there?
I went past it, but I
Oh.
never went in.
Man, let me see. We had cordless phones, and
We remember cordless phones being new.
yeah,
Like
we
the invention of them.
remember the caller ID not coming on the phone. Like you
Mhm.
had to have a separate caller ID, which was
And you had to pay for the
you
service.
had to pay for the service, yeah. Or the voicemails when people would pick up. You remember you had the answering machine
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
Like it's crazy. Like back
We had
then,
all those things at my mother's house.
all the like those things were like new technology, and then today we're like, man, that stuff was just I can just have it all in one thing, one take.
Rotary phone that you better not touch unless you ask permission.
Right.
My god sister's grandmother lived directly across the street from my grandmother, and she had the old school Whitley Gilbert rotary phone.
Oh yeah.
Like
the fancy one.
It
Yeah.
sat in the hallway, Miss Idella. We're talking about right now. Right now, we're talking about the student that was fighting her teacher in North Carolina.
Damn, how we get on phones then?
It was over a phone.
Oh yeah. Right. So, man, the idea that like kids today don't know what a cell phone is. I remember that. Yeah, that's why. I remember playing on the payphone, dialing 1-800-collect, and realizing like I don't have to put any money in here, but the charge goes to whoever picks up the phone,
answers or accepts the call. We had a phone built into the wall in the kitchen, old school.
Yeah, that is. I ain't never seen that. I imagine the cabinet and everything around it.
It's like wooden.
I used to when I first started playing the drums. I used to take the phone books, and that would be my drum until I bought
it. Seen in a long time.
Yeah. When the last time you memorized somebody's number outside of your home? I couldn't tell you today what my mom's phone number is without my phone. Yes, I know it is sad.
You know my number. Well, yeah, I'm in your home.
Outside your home.
Ace.
Ace is the only one.
And Ace has had the same number since we were like 17. 16 and 17.
Angelo's the only one that I remember his old phone number to. I can't remember anybody. I haven't had to.
Yeah, I mean, I know his, and it would be you, him, and my mom if I ever got in a situation where I didn't have my phone and I had to call somebody. Y'all would be the only three people. Hey. But the three of you guys all can get in touch with each other.
The thing about me is I'll be like, let me log into Facebook. So what about like social media becoming the phone number or the type of phone thing? Because right, just put that dude down, man.
I'm like, what is happening here?
I don't know. Good morning. But just thinking about like kids today be like, what's your Instagram?
Oh yeah, when TJ told me that, he was like, I mean, I got her IG though. I was like,
is that the thing? Because I remember going off to college and our game was that of the wood. How many numbers you get? You know.
And they be like, how many Instagram handles you gonna get? She ain't gonna follow you back.
Does it count?
If you DM her, it's gonna go into that other folder that she don't check.
Her phone is my watch. Well, I use my watch to count my heart
I'm
rate
really sad
when
that
I
I
work out.
don't know where my watch is.
Yep.
I'm gonna go buy me one.
It sucks because
I
I
know.
got you one
I'm gonna get me another one.
and you didn't keep up with it.
I think I lost it at TJ's football game.
I don't know.
That's the last time I had it. It
I don't
died
know.
at the game.
And you didn't keep it on your arm until you got home to charge
I
it.
took it off before we. Can I
First
explain?
mistake.
I took it off in the truck when we stopped at Walgreens to get the
Cell
the
phone.
teething gel,
No,
and I
crack is
haven't
the new
seen it
crack,
since
man.
then. The cell phone is the new crack, but kids use it too.
Man, but
Cell
it's
phones are very, very distracting. Like in general, like
Yeah.
people can't have conversations without looking at their phone. Sometimes I know that I've seen like those people that's like when we have family dinner, we put everybody's cell phones on the table. First one to look at their phone has to pay for everybody.
Mhm.
I'm like, yep, a lot of people would lose.
I wouldn't.
I would lose just off the fact that I'm about to hand my phone to a child.
My thing about my phone, because I always keep my phone on vibrate. Like as
Mhm.
soon as I get a new phone, I put it on vibrate and never to hear the phone ring again. But it's like if the phone vibrates, that's what's distracting to me. So I'd rather put it on like carpet or a pillow or something like that. But I mean, like I get the upsetness from the kid.
Mhm.
That's my phone, that's my livelihood. It's like somebody taking your wallet, right? You don't want nobody to take your wallet, but there's a way and a discipline I think that you have to have before getting a cell phone, because the thing about it is you can't be in a meeting on your phone looking at it. You
Mhm.
can't learn as well as take information in from a phone. Like if I'm talking to you and I'm doing something on my phone and you're doing something on your phone, you're not listening to me. Or you're listening for keywords. And the whole point of school is that's not the point. I never had a pager, Mona. I don't think I ever wanted one, man. I felt like those were like um if you had to if somebody like you gotta call somebody back as soon as they, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm on somebody else's time, you know. That's what I felt about pages. But
It was what they had. Like this
the
is to let you know while you're not at the house that I need to talk to you. So call me back. This is the number where I am.
it's almost like somebody saying, I want to talk to you.
That's exactly what it is. I would like to talk to you and I am unable to reach you. Call me.
Yeah, I guess so. I ain't like pages. You remember the
You
church?
one.
You remember the church?
Those are so annoying in
Oh, I
college.
used to have one, man, and we used to be like over and out.
That was so annoying. Like it seemed like everybody got their first refund check, and that's what they
That's
went
what
about.
we went and got.
And that's all you would hear up and down the 8th floor.
Nah,
What floor did you live on?
fourth
Um,
floor, and Reggie stayed on the 5th floor.
we were on the 8th floor, and they was like, "This is the penthouse." I'm like, "No, this is the hardest place to get on the elevator."
Mhm. I used to have this trick when I would be like, everybody move to the front of the elevator.
Oh, we would just be like, "Look big."
Move to the front of the elevator so when it opens,
Especially, and I hate to say it, especially as the black people,
yeah,
we would look like a crowd standing
Mhm.
at the front.
nobody ever
So
wanna,
nobody would want to get on with us.
yeah,
Except for other black people.
Yeah.
They would be like, "Excuse me."
Right. Looks like enough room in the back over there. Now, I always think about Juice got weed. it's a you ain't heard that. I'm gonna play it today when we get done. But it was about a chirp. He had a chirp in there in the song, and that's what made me think, where did spoon
That
come
was
from?
the spoon that was in my cup. It was sitting right here.
Man, these kids these days, man, gonna make some noise, man.
Oh,
No,
my
but
goodness.
yeah, I would have sided with the teacher, and Lily would have had to prove to me that was reasonable, because she got like the kid got her butt whooped
Mm.
over a phone.
I want to
Like,
know,
let's call a spade a spade,
why did your teacher have to have hands?
and no draws.
You really stuck on this no draw.
Yeah, because I'm honestly wondering, why did you come to school
Where what if she had on a thong?
That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, man, you could see the whole thing, man.
You can see the whole thing in a thong.
I'm
You don't
s-
know how that works.
No, I know how it works, but
Oh, okay.
you like
Yeah.
you see everything.
Go find it.
And at least she was like, somebody go get a teacher, and nobody moved. She said, "Go get a teacher. Go get a teacher." Absolutely nobody moved to
Who
go
said
get.
that? The
That's what
sub?
the sub was saying. Go get a teacher. Go get because she had pinned her down.
Mm-hmm.
Like she really didn't hit her. I think she hit her maybe once, right? And then after that, she was like, "All right, let me get this girl to the ground," and she pinned her. And
You're gonna hit your head.
yep. And she just you know, just
I
dress
don't want to
came
be
up
the
and-
one to go get the teacher because then your girl might have to smoke for me.
What girl?
The one that got beat up.
Man,
She gonna be
please.
mad at everybody the next day.
She would have been
Y'all
checked.
sat up here and watched me get
That's what she
spiked.
said.
Watch me get beat
That's
up.
what she said.
I know.
She was like, "Get off me, get off me. Y'all ain't gonna help me."
I don't know where it
Your
is.
tablet in the living room, baby. I mean in the den. Go ahead. She said, "Y'all ain't gonna help me." Everybody was looking at her like, "Nah, absolutely not. Why would I? You started this fight."
They said help the bear. I didn't see a bear over there.
I guess she was the better because she definitely didn't she didn't plan that out well.
Mm.
Right, duh. They sure was. Like, yeah, I ain't doing that.
Not getting involved.
All right. Go watch your TV. Um,
Yeah, she'll probably.
I don't think she was a senior, man. She looked young.
The kids.
I mean,
I
like
can't tell no more.
I don't know. She might have been. I hope she wasn't a senior. Put it to you like that. I guess I'm agreeing with you, Mona. But I would think a senior who is about to graduate in April, because this happened in April, would be like, okay, you got my phone. You know, now the way for
But
her,
if she's 18, that's also
she's not
kinda,
18. She went to juvenile.
Oh, okay. I would
She's-
say
I
if
know
she was
she's
18,
not 18.
then that would be the I'm grown.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna disrespect me.
Right.
That would be that.
And then sometimes you just gotta let them 18-year-olds run into the wall themselves.
I always said if I ever was a teacher, I would want to teach senior English.
And I
'cause
swear,
I would be the reason you don't graduate.
it's killing me inside. And I'll tell you once we get off of this, because my boy, he texted me last night, and it's killing me inside to see this. But I'm like, I
He
have
paid
to.
this money.
Yeah, he paid this money.
Oh,
I just have to let him run into that wall.
okay.
But
I mean, he ain't watching
no,
this.
like it's you know.
The phone is undefeated. It is a drug.
It is.
You're
It is.
absolutely right.
But they just gotta learn to have more control over that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's gotta be a discipline taught in that, and everything can't revolve around the phone when you have other business. To,
The business
to-
at hand is
to attend-
school.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Man, what you said, Regina? We all gonna ran into it, but it's like being on this side of it. It's like, damn.
You're an elder statesman.
I remember hitting that wall. You know,
They didn't actually.
ain't that what Will Smith the rapper was talking about? Taking from me, parents just don't understand. Man, I can't believe that, dog. Will Smith is a great. Have y'all heard his verse on Icon? The remix. Have you heard his verse? Oh my God, it's like I ain't gonna say he gonna go down as a GOAT, but I mean, like, that was a solid verse, and I think people look at Will as being the corny guy. But anyway, what's next on our list, man? We talked a lot about phones. Moving right along, man. Bel Air. Speaking of Will Smith, Bel Air is a dope show, and if y'all ain't watching it, go watch it.
I'm not watching it, but I might go back and try to watch season 1 and catch up. by the
Man,
time season 3 starts.
yeah.
Are they
I
gonna
think
get
they
a
got
season
picked
3?
up again. I hope so. But
I hate that TV shows have gone behind so many paywalls. Like I pay for cable and I still can't watch stuff.
yeah, I hate that too.
Now I gotta pay for something else. Like
I hate that
y'all
too.
are nickel and diming me.
But you gotta go watch it though. But the thing about it is, I cancel it when I finish, like
As you should.
with my seasons, and I move on. So it's supposed to be cheaper to do it that way because you're not paying all year.
Mhm.
But it's not, because most of us pay for cable and have that because it's easier to do it that way.
You gonna hurt yourself.
But I say all that to say this: Snowfall, one of the greatest TV shows to come on, dramas to come on TV. Yeah, I'm putting it against everything that has come on TV. All the history of TV, I think Snowfall is top 5 for me. Top 5 drama series. He was saying Coco Jones is a nice little thing. Coco Jones is a nice little thing. Oh, she is, man. Oh, she is. Um, and she can sing, man. I remember a friend of mine sung "Happy Birthday" to me or something like that, and I cried. I was like, man, this is beautiful. Chastity. I don't think you ever met Chaz. But Snowfall, dog, like, I don't know if you guys watch it. I know some of you guys, I know most of you guys probably do watch it, but I don't know if you guys have watched the last episode. But I know Artika don't. But I have to admit, to see the
Is he
rise
in the
of,
kitchen?
he's right here.
Oh,
What
I
are you
can't
looking
see
at?
him. I can't see him.
The rise and fall of Franklin Saint
Hmm.
and the story it told.
I really tried to watch it, but I don't do drug shows. And when the girl messed up her whole life,
Yeah,
like not going to Spelman, I was like, I'm out.
man.
I'm out. What was that, like episode 2?
Nah, that was season. I think that was season 1. It was season
I
1
know
and
it was
season
season
2.
1. It was season 1.
It was one, like, it was the end of one season and beginning of the other season. You know what I'm saying?
I remember trying to sit down and watch it with you, and it was the episode where her dad couldn't find her,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm gonna tap out.
But the intention was not for her to get on drugs because he liked her. And then when she became a addict,
Mhm.
there ain't nothing you can do about that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I get it, but that was the point in which
Yeah.
I tapped out of the show.
Nah,
Like
but
I didn't watch very much of it at all. This was me trying to get into something that you wanted to watch,
yeah,
and I did not want to watch it.
I appreciate you for doing that. But I must say, man, this last episode, I waited till Friday because usually me and Quad wake up by 5 a.m. on Friday. I work from home, and I watch it.
Mhm.
Then he'll go to sleep, and I watch that. So I waited till Friday to watch it. So excited. I was like, man. But just to see where he ended up at,
Mhm.
I was like, dang, he ain't get that money. And he was down bad. But it also, I think I like it because the truthfulness, some of the truthfulness behind it. Because I mean, the CIA had to go to court,
Mhm.
like the Supreme Court, and was, I think, found guilty for doing that. Like it's not alleged anymore. It's an actual thing that happened. And so
Oh, it comes on Hulu after the fact.
yeah, it comes on Hulu on Thursday. So
it comes on TV Wednesday.
yeah. And
Hulu
then,
Thursday.
yeah. And then,
And then everybody wants to spoil it by Friday.
right. So by Saturday morning, I'm like, y'all should have watched it by now
Actually,
if you're gonna watch it.
If it came on Wednesday, I knew what happened by Thursday.
Yeah. I mean,
because there were so many spoilers online.
Oh man.
Like when you started telling me about the ending of it, I was like, oh yeah, because they was at Boys in the Hood. And you was like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
I'm like, the internet.
But that was
Can't can't wait to tell you what happened on something that you haven't watched yet.
Right. That was a shout out to John Singleton though.
Yeah. But the fact that I knew that happened
Yeah.
on
Man.
Thursday and I don't even watch the show
Yeah.
is like,
I wonder
come
could
on.
they could do a show like the effects of Snowfall. Like they can spin off and do something else. Hold on.
I don't know. I think that I don't know how much of a following that show has. I'm assuming it's a good one, but I don't want it to become like
Like the Jeffersons.
Ghost.
Oh yeah, no.
How there was like all of these spin-offs of spin-offs of spin-offs. Because aren't they on like their third spin-off now?
I have no clue. I
Power Book, whatever. I don't know. I don't watch that either.
I watched 2 minutes of Power and was like,
I tried to watch Power when I was pregnant with Lily. I was
man,
like,
somebody come get your little cousin, man.
I tried to watch it when I was pregnant with Lily, and I remember Tommy walking in the room. He was like, "Are you watching porn?" And I was like, "Well, I guess I won't get to finish this."
Tell him what else I said. Oh, that's what we doing? It's go time. What's up?
What did Danny say? If Franklin would have just sold the downtown property, like,
man,
what is her name? Veronique.
Yeah.
Set up, he still would have been good. He owned the projects.
He'd have been straight, but he sold the projects, right? And because he didn't want to get rid of that property. It's like sometimes you got to make business moves, and he didn't. And he really messed up when he choked that girl. And she took his money. Right.
This is all like blah blah blah,
right,
blah,
right.
blah,
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 blah, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't know. I know who Franklin is. Like,
oh, they set up a GoFundMe too for him.
So who is the money going
They
to?
set up a GoFundMe for Franklin Saint for $73 million so he get his money back. No, they said for us to re-up. I was like, I can't believe these folks, man. I don't know how much money
you have a joint checking account with.
Yeah.
Okay, wise word.
That is true. That is true.
He must have forgot who her mama was, Tommy.
Right. Completely forgot. But the one thing that I noticed as soon as I saw it, hey man. The one thing I noticed as soon as I saw it was his addiction. Like how addicted to things his character was, because the money had him turn his back on his mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he exhausted everything for the money, spoiler alert, when he exhausted everything for the money, he turned to alcohol. And we all heard the saying alcoholism is hereditary, which I'm honestly not sure. But hey,
has science proved that?
I don't know. I watched something.
Or is it nature versus nurture?
Look, I watched something the other day where Bill Nye, the science guy, went to a museum and was underimpressed by everything in the museum. He was like, y'all making this up. Science doesn't say this.
You can't be a scientist. I mean, you can't bring the scientists there and then be wrong.
Mm-hmm. But I
just left my phone.
But yeah, so he picked up an alcohol, man, and he was an alcoholic. And that ultimately because Franklin Saint throughout the whole thing, he did not drink or
where is he at? Shit. There's stairs right in front of us. Quad has learned how to go up them and has not learned how to go down them properly. And he was about to go down them face first. Is he in the playpen? Oh, okay. Well, he just got put up.
Hey, God, dog, man. I'm trying to say something here. What was I saying?
I don't know. I don't remember. I can't rewind.
But yes, shoot, man. It comes out sometimes, man.
Come on.
Working on it. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Y'all seen that, did you? I used to be fast in my day. But
We trying to teach him how to go down them, but he fights me. I'm trying to teach him how to go down them backwards, and he is like, I will not.
man,
I've been trying to teach him how to get out of beds and go downstairs.
this
properly.
dude be looking at the side of the bed like, yeah, I'm finna jump down there.
He rocks back and forth like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
He basically be like, this ain't gonna hurt.
If I go over here, I'm gonna have a soft landing.
Man, I don't care about a soft landing. I'm gonna just go face self, man. I'll be like, dude, you used to try to jump off of everything. We got to put the little bumpers on the table, man, because he gonna be the one.
Bust his head.
What else we got? The Snowfall is a great show, man. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it.
What else did you put in here? $15 million heist.
Yeah, I heard about that this morning. Like, it was a $15 million heist of gold. Like, it was gold in a package at an airport that has come up missing at this point. In Toronto. And my thought process is this gonna be a movie one day or a TV show, Law and Order. It's gonna come on Law and Order. Okay. But the people that did it had to have like it's somebody involved. The police don't know what the authorities don't know what happened or anything. They're just now learning about it and investigating it.
This container is roughly 5 square feet. It says that it arrived on Thursday. And it was unloaded and transported to a holding facility. Sometime after that, it was removed by illegal means. Today is Saturday.
Meaning it was stolen.
Mm-hmm. It did contain gold, but was not exclusive to gold and contained other items of monetary value.
Yeah.
They don't have
Yes, Regina. Cameras? This was real.
They don't have cameras at this facility?
No, I apparently not. But just the thought process of going behind them, I'm like, oh, they got gold, I'm gonna steal it. I'm like, this is of movie quality. This is like, even when they start saying heist, my little antennas go up. I'm like, oh man.
If there's one thing Tommy likes, is a good conspiracy theory, a heist, or a drug show.
Man.
If you set it in a historical time.
Oh my God, you got me. You got me so like Lovecraft Country when they did basically they set was it Lovecraft Country or The Watchmen? No, The Watchmen. The Watchmen, you never watched that? The Watchmen set up
I tapped out of Lovecraft Country early too.
Lovecraft Country it
was weird.
Yeah. It's like that movie. Sorry to Bother You.
That was weird. That was I don't know how I finished that movie. Oh my God.
Like we was like an hour and a half into it, and we was like, well, gotta see it through, my boy.
Regina, you sell it like drugs. Be like bricks.
All gold bricks. Now, that's crazy though, man. Like, you bury it until they stop looking for it, or go over. Like, I don't know how you gotta go by sea because you can't be you can't be in Canada, right? Mm-hmm. So you got to go by sea to get it to get it across seas, right? Mm-hmm. And then you offload it in the black market, and not all in the same. I've never done this before, but this is the thought process.
Like, I got a thought about it,
right? This is the thought process that I would.
People that know you're a habitual rule follower,
right?
You would be like, you have gold. I'm not getting involved.
Don't tell me about it.
Hey. What do you tell me? Calm down. Yes, you do.
She said, yeah, Lovecraft Country, but The Watchmen did. I think their first episode was about What was the first episode about?
I don't even know what that is.
Black Wall Street
Mm.
and the bombing of it and stuff like that. So I
We
was
gotta go
into
to
it.
the Black Wall Street in Stonecrest.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you put something like detective, you gotta figure some stuff and don't just give it away, right? Don't be like, oh, this is what happened. Bring some mysterious, something like help. Let me figure it out too. You know, I like that. I like to be surprised at the end.
Have you watched that, Your Honor?
Your Honor, no, I haven't. I heard about it and I said I wanted to check it out. But I have watched All Rise. All Rise is dope too.
That's not what you said.
What?
She said I want to go up to my room,
Oh.
and then she stopped right there. That's not what you said.
What's wrong with these kids? Somebody come get y'all cousin,
I
man.
don't know. They got a lot of cousins in here too.
Right. One of y'all come get it. Go ahead, buddy.
Just leave her right there. She
But yeah, man, like that's
with her feet.
that's so funny.
Of all the things to
All the
play
things
with,
to
her
play
feet.
with. All right, man. So we're gonna get a little serious right now, man. The Raphael shooting. I don't know if you guys heard, but it was Raphael was a 16-year-old kid is who went to go pick up his brother, his sibling from a friend's house, went to the wrong house, was shot in the head and the arm.
Lily, put your feet down.
What else happened this week too was in New York,
What do you need?
a 20-year-old was I don't know what she just
She
said.
wants you to take something off.
You want to take the sock off? All right, give it to me.
Lily just help you in this hole. I need help, Dad. Dad, I need help.
So the 20-year-old, like they were turning around they pulled up to the wrong house. They turned around, and as they were turning around leaving, they were shot at. Like the homeowner shot at them, killed one of the girls. I think it was like 2 or 3 people in the car, and they killed one of them. The other one was a cheerleader, I think in Texas, who I think it was I'm turning around, and they were shot at as well. Yep. So needless to say, these were senseless shootings. But the one with Raphael, it touches home with me. One, because he's black, and then two, I see it, and two, it's he went on. It was closer range, right?
Because he was at the door.
He was at the door, and this 84-year-old guy took his time, came to the door, saw that it was a black guy, shot him in the head. Well, I don't think he intentionally shot him in the head, but he was just shooting. I
have to assume that your intention was to shoot him in the head. I have to assume that.
I don't know, but he shot him in the head. Kid fell. He shot him again.
That's why I have to assume that it was intentional.
Neighbors, right? The neighbors, like the kid went to 3 houses. One person helped him, the last house.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I probably would not have opened the door.
Right, shot through the screen.
I'm not talking about the shooting. I'm talking about a person shows up at my door bleeding.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna open the door, but I am going to call the police.
Yeah, definitely.
There is a person in my yard. They have been shot. I don't know what happened. Help.
There's a guy bleeding on my yard.
Help.
Like we lose the humanity in people because we hear about so many things that's happening, and the evils. Go ahead and get him, man. The evils that they've turned us into as black kids and as especially black boys is that we're always up to no good and trying to do something wrong to a person. Like I'm like, we can't even get the benefit of the doubt because majority of the people aren't gonna. If somebody is going to do any harm to you, they're not gonna ring the doorbell. That's your first thing. They're not gonna ring the doorbell.
Right.
If you didn't feel safe, don't answer the door.
That's my whole thing. That's exactly what I do here. If I'm here and I don't know the person, you not coming into my house. So I'm not gonna come open the door. I will talk to you through the doorbell camera. And that doesn't even prove that I'm at home.
Right. So
Who are
yeah,
you looking for? They're not here.
but I take his age and I say, at 84, what do you do at that time of day?
84 can go to jail.
No, I'm saying
You can die in there. It's okay.
at 84, I ain't going to the door. You done came to my house way too late and you're not getting in. I'm sorry. Unless you have a key, that's the only way you're gonna get in.
My grandfather is mid 90s. I would advise him to not go to the door.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna go to the door because shoot, if somebody was trying to get me, man, I'm too. Surely the goodness, like I'm gonna give a fight,
No, Lily.
but the fight ain't gonna be great because I'm tired.
Can I do this later? Move.
But he survived that shooting, thank God.
They
And
say he's expected to make a full recovery.
Yeah, he's expected to make a full recovery, and now it's more so psychological recoveries that he needs, more than anything.
They were saying that there was going to be some therapy starting with him and his family for I think it was PTSD. But I know it's some type of trauma therapy that they're starting as a family, because that has to mess you up psychologically, thinking that you can't even go to somebody's door to get your sibling.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Let's be honest, right? Somebody come to the door, ring the doorbell at night. I'm gonna think, nah, they ain't up to no good, so I'm not opening my door to protect me. But if I did decide to open my door, unless I feel I'm not going to shoot you through the door.
Right.
Because you haven't done anything to me. Right? I'm not going to let you in. A lot of times what I do if somebody comes up, well, I did when we first moved in, somebody comes up, I close my door and walk outside. You know.
Now that we've got multiple cameras.
Yeah,
I just started rewinding the footage based on location. So, like, I'm looking at the view from the garage.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Where did they walk up to the house from?
Yeah, my thing is I'm gonna look on the camera like, what you need. If I'm not expecting you,
you're not coming in.
You're not coming in. What do you need? I don't even say hello. What do you need?
I couldn't tell before we got this new camera. Our neighbor came that day to give us some chicken.
Yeah.
And I couldn't tell who it was because the camera was scratched.
Yeah.
And her face was like right in the scratch. And I was like, hey, how can I help you? And she was like, it's me. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
you say, hey, how can I help? What you need? What you coming to my door unannounced?
I'm still polite.
For what?
I mean, it turned out to be somebody that I knew.
I get that. I get that. But it's still like, what are you coming to my door?
But she also came in the middle of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, Dub, he did say he tried to open the door, but I don't think he tried to open the door because it was a screen door. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this kid was going to cause any harm to this guy. And just looking at it from this standpoint, it's sad to hear about, right?
Yeah.
But luckily he's surviving that. Then you got the other one, the girl that was killed. Now they're New York is prosecuting him. Like
that was the turning around in the driveway.
Yeah, like New York is.
What was his rationale for shooting a person?
I haven't heard that part.
Because when you are driving and you realize that you're at the wrong place, you turn around in people's
They
driveways.
never got out the car.
That's what I'm saying. You turn around in people's driveways. Like,
So he doesn't really have a defense because he shot into the car.
mm-hmm.
And they never got out the car. So like that's why the rule, stand your ground rule, is like has been questioned a lot now, because it's like, at what point are you standing your ground? Because he can't use that rule in New
the car
York
was attempting to ram the house. Like,
backwards. Like I don't get it. Like they literally were leaving and he shot.
I'm turning around. And I know, like, Uber drivers turn around, like Uber Eats drivers, we see them turn around in driveways a lot.
Yeah.
When I was doing Uber Eats, I turned around in a lot of driveways.
Yeah.
If you're not in a cove and I can't just zip around the cove, here's a driveway, I'm taking it.
Yeah.
If there's a side street, I'm gonna do a U-turn in the side street to get back around. But
So
I've never thought, like, we have people, our neighbors entertain a lot, especially people right next door. They have people park in front of our house. The only thing I ask is that you don't block my mailbox, because if the mailman can't deliver my mail, I got a problem. And don't block me in my driveway.
yeah.
Outside of that, I don't care.
So the girl in Texas, it was two cheerleaders that one, like what happened with them, their situation. I don't know if they was at somebody's house or at a place. Let's just say they was at a public place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she went to a car that she thought was hers,
Mm-hmm.
went to open it, and somebody shot her.
And this is why the Tennessee 3 was like, we need gun control. like
it's
we just out here shooting people for no
yeah,
reason.
at this point, that's what it feels like, because all these things happen back to back, back to back, back to back.
Hi,
And
Chanel. No, we have not watched Tough Love yet.
what's Tough Love?
She mentioned it a while back.
What is wrong with you, dude?
As a show for us to possibly watch and review. I pulled it up. I saved it to my watch list. And
What is that on?
I don't remember what I saw it on. It's on the watch list somewhere though, but I just haven't had the opportunity.
Yeah.
May
yeah,
your
man.
neighbors respect your trouble, neglect you, and heaven accept you. I don't get it. If he shot him in the head at near point blank range, that jumped, and the boy will make a full recovery, the old man can't shoot. YouTube, that's where it is. Tough Love. It's saved on my watch list on YouTube.
You saying what?
I was reading what Hubert said. If he shot him in the head at near point blank range and the boy will make a full recovery, the old man can't shoot.
I didn't think he could shoot anyway. I know they couldn't hear me.
I've never watched a full episode of Love Is Blind, Mona. I tried. I tried. I was like, I don't understand.
Stop, man. Stop. Just stop. Let it go. Move your head.
These were basic handguns in people's homes. No way in the world they ever go away. I get it. It just doesn't make sense that we're just shooting people because they turned around in our driveway. It just absolutely doesn't make sense.
Go watch TV and take your brother with you.
And take your brother with you. I've heard that it's good. Like, everybody was all on Netflix about the servers crashing, but I've never watched a full episode. I tried to watch season 1. Like, everybody was in my mom group, my September mom group from when I was pregnant with Lily. They were all talking about the show and how great it was, and I tried and I failed. Yeah. All 3 uses of the handgun were horribly illegal. Absolutely.
I just I be focusing on 3M Media stuff, trying to create this sitcom.
What sitcom are you trying to create?
It's a sitcom that I had in my head, because we've been big on sitcoms, so it's a sitcom that I had in my head, that I've been like trying to visualize and get going, and then of course the dad stuff we want to do. Yeah, man, it's
I'm
just sad.
hoping when what's this that we watching now? Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
When it takes its 6-week break, which needs to be longer,
Hey,
I'll try to watch something else during the time frame that I would normally watch it. Lord Jesus, the boy almost fell.
this is too funny, man. Um,
We have hit the portion of the day where the children are whining.
yeah,
Lily's whining because of her foot for no reason.
for none whatsoever. One thing I just want to put out there
Just hand him to me.
is
Hubert said his life would be a sitcom.
one thing I want to put out there, man, is why am I 36 years old and Harbor Freight has just entered my life. He headbutted you. If y'all don't know what Harbor Freight, it's like the Marshalls of Home Depot. Yeah, it is. Man, no, I got it. I read it. It had a lot of words to it, and I was like, "What is he talking?" Okay, I don't want to. Um, that's too funny, man. But yeah, so what else we got? Is that it? I don't have my phone. This has been funny. Oh, Johnny, I just watched Ant-Man and Quantumania, and I love it. Jonathan Majors is, I think, is a great actor, and I've seen him. Was it last Black Man in San Francisco? Was probably one of the ones that you're. It's like theater on the big screen. We watched it together. It was very slow moving, but it showed acting, right? The art of it, and so yes, go get it, man. Golly, man.
It's about that time.
Yeah. But I don't know what's going on with Jonathan Majors, but apparently everybody has dropped him, including the movies he had lined up, his PR people, and his manager. So he's done something. Don't know what yet. What is she reaching for? What can you see behind me? Oh, that's what
cereal.
she wants. Oh,
Why is that box of cereal still sitting
I
on
don't
your
know.
desk?
I never moved it. I never moved it. Didn't she have some somewhere?
On her table earlier, but it's not on her table now because her table's in the den. The Me Too movement in 3, 2, 1. They're definitely saying that there have been other victims.
Yeah. But
There's been a lot of
speculation that he didn't do anything.
well, it's like the lawyers putting out things and they directly like
Contradict.
contradict other things. And so I'm like, I don't know. People are like the responses that the girlfriend gave were very much so sound like a person who has been abused. Like she's changing the story because she is used to being with an abuser. I honestly haven't even looked at the text messages or anything because right now there's just so much speculation with everything.
Mhm.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, it's interesting, and I hate that it happened. If it like whatever happened, but I'm hoping this because he's a great actor, and
Mhm.
it's like you're not excusing the behavior because of it, but it's like, what do you do? What do you say? How do you do it?
That's the word or the phrase, Deshauna, battered women syndrome.
What is that?
Basically like a woman who has
Thank you,
been
Mona.
Thank you, Mona. A woman that has been abused, basically saying what happened and then recanting the statement to say, okay, no, but seriously, that's not what happened.
Oh,
Like, it's cool. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
so this is news to me, but what, like,
I just told you.
I'm just saying, like, why do that?
Because you don't want to see
So
your.
did it happen?
Who knows? Nobody was there. The footage has not been released.
Oh,
But they're saying that she sounds like she has battered woman syndrome because there was all these text messages, or there was this police report saying that this happened, right?
mm-hmm.
And then the text messages sound like what happened. And then there's this big, okay, that's not what happened. But because none of us were there, we're all just speculating.
Yeah,
But there is apparently dash cam footage of what happened, but we did not see the dash cam footage.
Yeah.
So nobody knows.
yeah,
The only people that know what happened is pretty much the two of them and the cab driver,
yeah.
because they were the three people that were there. Apparently, the driver is coming forth with a statement that she was the aggressor, and there's video footage of her out later that night. So
Yeah, it's a crazy situation.
it's
and
like
it's
you don't know what to believe in the situation. And I'm not going to be like, he was wrong, he did this, because I don't know. Like, nothing has been proven
Yeah,
outside of the fact that we do know in a lot of situations, especially in a city like New York, the police are called, somebody's going to jail.
yeah, and that's what happened.
That's what happened. He was the somebody.
And the thing about that is, or the thing that's kind of messed up is that everybody's like, nothing has been proven, yes or no, but
Correct.
he's
Nothing has been
lost
proven.
a lot, like endorsement deals from the Army. He's lost. They pulled the commercials that they've already gotten. Movies. He's been dropped from like 3 movies I know of. What else? He got to find a new manager. Got to find a new PR person. It's just a lot for nothing to have been proven.
Right.
Right. Guilty or
Yes.
not.
Surprise.
Sibling jealousy is real.
It's real.
Like, we got to figure out that part.
I don't know, because nothing has been proven and no facts have come out. There's also not been a statement. I said the same thing. Something has happened.
Right. Yeah.
Because when people bow out of taking they cut,
Yeah.
something.
Right. Right. That's the same thing I'm on. It's just a matter of what has happened.
And I can't save his movie career.
Nah.
So, like, it's just one of those things that you have to know what happened. Do I think that people can bounce back from things? Absolutely. Look at Chris Brown.
Tiffany Haddish couldn't and ain't.
I think that Tiffany Haddish can. I think that Tiffany Haddish has taken the wrong approach.
Yeah. I ain't really heard.
But I also don't think that there has been enough. I think enough people have forgotten about it. She just hasn't gotten back out into the world of being able to put that behind her.
Yeah.
But if Chris Brown, with everything that he went through with Rihanna, people are back on his side,
Yeah.
I think anything is possible.
Yeah. It's just, man, it's like you get with the big machine of Marvel.
Disney.
No, yeah. You get with Marvel and he's the villain, like for the next, he's the guy, right? For the next few for the next few movies, it's like it's kind of hard to what? No, stop. Just stop, okay? Just stop. Just go sit down, do something else. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, but yeah, Kang is the guy for the next series or the next phase of Marvel. So it's like, what happens there? How do they get him out of there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or do they? You know?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
You know, so I don't know. You're right too, Dub. Kevin Hart did help with Tiffany Haddish, but I thought she held her own on certain things. I don't think she was stand up funny, but in movies I
Yeah,
enjoyed her.
Girls Trip was her thing. Like, I'm not going to. I am not a fan of Tiffany Haddish's stand up.
Yeah,
So
nah.
I don't want to go out here and bash her comedy career.
Yeah,
But I am not a fan. But again,
yeah.
who are me?
You're somebody.
In this day and time, just being associated with something like this ruins your reputation. Exactly, it does. And I mean, but you also have the possibility of getting back in the public's good graces when you get things behind you. And disappearing is the easiest way to do that.
Yeah.
You disappear and you come back, and people be like, "What happened?"
That's what happened with was it Hitman? Hitmaker.
Oh, Young Bird.
Yeah. Young Bird couldn't be Young Bird because he hit somebody and became a producer named Hitmaker.
He was always a producer. He just changed his name. Young Bird was the artist.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Lily.
You
We'll
keep
get
asking
some.
for it, I'm gonna say no.
She does not
So
understand
you
that
need
concept.
to sit down. Sit down.
Anywho,
That's what I want you to do. Sit down and chill out. Anyway, guys, these kids are getting on my nerves at this point. So it's that time. I love you guys. Thank you for being here on the Saturday with us to enjoy this coffee break. Great conversation. I enjoyed myself talking to you today and you guys as well. If you haven't, go check out the podcast. It came out this week, a little late, but it came out. So go check that out. We're talking about spousal growth.
I just that's a good one too. People forgot about Nick Cannon's comments about the Jewish
I
community.
definitely forgot about that.
See, you put enough time behind it.
Yeah, yeah. But
People
Nick Cannon,
forget.
just like Nick Cannon, got 18 kids, but
That has nothing to do with
absolutely
those comments.
nothing to do with anything. But that's how we do.
Okay. hold on.
But yeah, so go check out the podcast. Leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on that. Married at First Sight review is up. Go check that out. What else? Jack and Glenn tomorrow. We'll be live with them tomorrow, and
We're about to go birthday party it up today.
we're about to go birthday party it up. Yay. Yeah, and enjoy your weekend too. Go out, get some sun, enjoy it, and yeah. See you guys later this week.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.